विष्णुपत्नी श्रीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात् निरञ्जनाय विद्महे निराभासाय धीमहि तन्नः श्रीनिवासः प्रचोदयात् भास्कराय विद्महे महादित्यकाराय धीमहि तन्नो आदित्यः प्रचोदयात् काकध्वजाय विद्महे खड्गहस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो वरुणः प्रचोदयात् आशरदाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो रामचन्द्रः प्रचोदयात् आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि तन्नो हनुमः प्रचोदयात् भूतनाथाय विद्महे भवपुत्राय धीमहि तन्नः शास्ता प्रचोदयात् सत्यदेवाय विद्महे सच्चिदानन्दाय धीमहि तन्नः साईनाथः प्रचोदयात् गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विशेषे गुरोगिनां सिद्धये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः यो वेदादुस्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः सपरिवारसमेत श्रीमन्महागणपते नमः महागणपति इत्यादि आराधितां सजगदास्वरूपेभ्यो नमः भक्त्या समर्पिता मन्त्रपुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि नश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणं पदे पदे प्रकृष्टपापनाशाय प्रकृष्टफलसिद्धये प्रदक्षिणं करोमि त्वा प्रसीद गणनायका अन्यदाचरणनास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन जपन्य रक्ष रक्ष महेश्वर गणपतये नमः चन्द्रकोटि आत्मप्रदक्षिण नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि अपराधसहस्राणि कृन्ते हरिमयादासो हमित्वा समस्वपुरुषोत्तमादिकीये नमः मम प्रार्थनानि समर्पयामि सप्तजामराजविचारपूजां करिष्ये सूर्यो अजायत
Flying place. Haro Hara. Haro Hara.
devotees can benefit with these interactions and not bogged down by some individual interactions of these. Okay, so that's a humble request. Without much ado, we will start the function. I will request Pandit Satish Shastri to honor the opportunity. Please be seated. And rest of the devotees who are visiting the temple, request you all to keep the noise level down so that the folks who are interested and listening can not be disturbed. Thank you.
லைவ் போகிறது அதில் அது இருக்கிறது அதில் கிடையாது இது மட்டும்
Streaming.
ஓகே
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणपतये नमः प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रियवधू वाग्देव्यै नमः नमस्कारं humble disclaimer every idea every communication can be easily communicated in native language so expression will be there whatever I think that should be communicated in my native language but here the people belongs to different community different languages unity in diversity so I'll try to speak polluted English. Can you all come closer? This is not a monologue, okay? This is a more or less a Q&A kind of thing. So be home. Because I have been given only a couple of minutes, so I'll try to justify. It's a vast topic. So starting with even though one of the most talked about subject in the world today, even though one of the most talked about subject in the world today is astrology, it has got a very good distorted image. Very good distorted image. Because everywhere, good and bad. This is a kind of a Shastra which is so personal to us. No matter the profession, no matter the karma, the action we do, in any field, let it be a musician, engineer, doctor, or anyone. Every Indian is either a doctor or an astrologer. Have you ever thought about it? Every Indian is either a doctor or an astrologer. Some or other way they will have opinion to say, do that, do this, don't do it today, tomorrow. So trying to become an astrologer or a doctor. Now, there is a huge kind of misconception. The base of the astrology, the Vedic astrology, we have coined two terms together now. The thought process starts with astronomy. Oh, okay. Now this is okay. The thought process started with astronomy. Now there is no question about it because everybody understand or it is an analytical branch of science. So no questions. Astrology, whereas astrology is a holistic branch of science. Today both are termed together. I think Mike. No, I don't know. Is it okay? Audible? Nearby. Okay. Nearby பண்ணினாக்கா இதில் வந்து 1 glass of water வந்துடும் அப்புறம் okay. Thanks, no corona is there. Okay. So now we have termed or we have coined one word. We have included astronomy into astrology. So we used to the term astrology. We tag the term to understand even astronomy through astrology. So that created a lot of confusion. Let's start with the term belief. Okay? We all do have belief system, different belief system. The current challenge of, I'm not changing this, actually it varies. இது ஆஃப் பண்ணி ஆன் பண்ண பழக்கம் இல்லை. ஸோ பிலீஃப் தமிழ் எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியுமாண்ணா? தமிழில் பேசலாம். Is it okay? No, okay. No discrimination. No problem. Communication even can be done through gestures. NVC, non-verbal communication. Corporate. Okay. So, belief system. The moment we hear belief, the word belief, our mind will always tag to this Ganesha or a Balaji or Hanuman. Agreed? Right? This is the basic starting stage of the problem. Belief means on day-to-day basis, we believe in so many things. Our day itself begins with belief. Sir, tomorrow you have agreed for 10 a.m. meeting. On what ground? You believe. I believed in me. I have started a program. I have agreed to the lecture. And they have agreed on account of, okay, he will deliver relatively good speech. Trump gave me visa, thinking that, believing in me that I will not bomb the nation. So everything is a belief. Somehow, during past decades, certain people divided the belief into good, these are all the good belief, these are all the bad belief, or blind belief or something. Okay? So this has created this thought process, dragged us like belief means God. So blindly you are believing something. We are blindly believing in our wife. For that reason only we are sleeping next to her, thinking that, believing that she will never pick up a rock and drop it on our head. Right? Is it a belief or not? So there is no half pregnancy. We believe or no belief. Only one kind of system, belief. Okay? Moving on to the next. So is it clear? So belief means everything, every damn thing is a belief. Even we learn physics starting with belief. And we have to think to the core. Starting with belief only. I believed my teacher, thinking that she will teach me in the right way. I believed in the theory of relativity principle, E is equal to mc square. In some years, that belief will become a fact. Understood? Until then, it was perfect belief for me. Agreed? So belief, fact, there is a time frame between belief and fact. Right? Until now, it is okay. Now we move on to next level. So basic astrology, Vedic astrology. So it's a long story, cut into small paragraph or sentence. We will have thousands of questions. We all know that karma is everything. Any other thought process? Agreed? Action causes result. Agreed, right? Nothing else. Nothing else. So this is the fundamental principles advocated by so-called Dharma Shastra. So-called Dharma Shastra. Action causes result. But many a time, this action yields many results. Variation happens in the results. For example, we'll take an action. Good example is again, you are planting a mango tree. Expecting that in 3 years down the line, you will get to 300 mangoes. That is the expectation. The only thing you can do is water it. Only thing. You cannot, in any case, dictate terms with mango tree. Agree? Yes. Can we dictate terms with mango tree? I am watering it because you have to give me 3 years down the line on a fine morning on March 11th at 10 a.m. each weighing 250 grams with RGB so and so in color. You understand? So the result happened on its own. We do not have any control over the result. So this process of thinking requires so much of bullet points, and we have to do really brainstorming. We don't have time for that. So, karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So, this variation happens. What are the variations? If he gets 300 mangoes, 3 years down the line, as expected, we can say at par result. Agreed? You got 500 mangoes, sir, which we warm welcome. Enhanced result can happen. He is watering it continuously 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. The tree is not bearing the fruit. No result. Agreed? No promotion. Last 2 years, working hard. Can happen. Nature decides. Okay. No result. Fourth one, during a windstorm, this tree fell into neighbor's rooftop. You got the entire building repaired. Worst result. Can happen. So one action, 4 possible results. Agreed? Why the variation happens? If I say action causes result, I should only get equivalent and opposite reaction, right? And every action, equivalent and opposite reaction. Why the variation happens? Long story short, something is intervening our current action. Agreed? Something is intervening which we may not figure it out, or we are deliberately trying to know it through so-called SOP, so-called the existing process. We are trying to analyze something which is intangible, invisible thing. So Rishis have concluded something is intervening is our own past karma. So our own past karma is intervening our current karma. So this is a conclusion statement. You will have again so many questions to it. Very difficult to answer at one go. MBBS 4 years, BTech 4 years, all agreed, sir. But when it comes to Dharma Shastra, 1 minute. 1 minute Bible, 1 minute Bhagavad Gita, you have to tell me everything to my logic. Otherwise, I will say it doesn't exist. So keep this idea in mind all the time throughout the lecture. You will have thousands of questions. Okay. Now, this karma we'll try to understand. So many pending karmas, we all know that, yet to be experienced. It all stored in a storage house, warehouse. That warehouse is termed as Sanchita karma. So many containers, hundreds of containers are there. That storage house is called Sanchita karma. Out of that Sanchita karma, we brought one container out of it to this life. That container is called Prarabdha karma. Simple word. So Sanchitam is there, still 100 containers, 1000 containers are there, out of which one container we brought to this life. We can experience that much amount of karma only. We can eat one plate full of food only. Agreed? Relatable? Now, since birth, again we are doing karma action based on free will, our choice. That is called agami. So, Sanchitam, Prarabdham, agami. Sanchita, somewhere we do not know. Prarabdha also invisible, but we are experiencing it. Prarabdha plus agami is our current life. Relatable? Prarabdha plus agami is current life. It is just like a railway track. Now, agami is visible, tangible. Knowingly we are doing some actions. Knowingly we are taking decision every day. Viveka buddhi. The only thing which differentiates human being with other living being is dharma bodham. Dharmenaiva narah paraha. Shayane bhojane chaiva prajotpadana karmasu. So shayanam, bhojanam, prajotpadanam. So relatable terminology. Shayanam, bhojanam, prajotpadanam. It's all common for every living being in this world. So what separates man is dharmenaiva narah paraha. Samana bhavo bhutanam. So dharmenaiva, dharma bodham, which differentiate human being. Now the prarabdha karma is intangible, invisible. We don't know where it is. We have one beautiful tool to know our own prarabdha karma. Only one known tool available. Pragjanmarjita punyagha prabalyodreka hetutaha prarabdha satya manushya jatau jataka chintanam. Prarabdha satya manushya jatau jataka chintanam. To know your prarabdha karma. If you want to know the prarabdha karma again, if you do not want to know prarabdha again, free will. Again free will. If you want to know, would like to know about your prarabdha karma, just open your horoscope. Simple. What is the basic principle here? Purva janma arjidam karma. The moment we say karma means free will. Purva janma arjidam karma shubham va idiva shubham tasya bhanktim grihaha sarve suchayantiha janmani. Grihaha sarve suchayanti. Grihas are, mere indicating factors. Just like a thermometer indicates temperature, grihas do indicate our own prarabdha karma. So, to know our prarabdha karma container, just open your horoscope. Simple. So, this will tell you the intervention period, or rest is all you know that. So, the vasana, the samskara or whatever we have gained, accumulated karma, it is been revealed by so-called grihas. So it doesn't, hence proved, it doesn't cause any good or bad results. Shani is not the reason we are experiencing, like hell. It's not the reason. Shani is a beautiful, highly sophisticated thermometer, indicates certain areas, certain aspects of our life. Mangal, again, Kuja, indicates again certain aspects of life based on our own karma. So it's all goes to us, good or bad. Rather, we all blame my failure because of Shani or Sade Sati or something else. Shani Desha or something else. So Sade Sati, the understanding is different. Now I'll come to that point. So we have to remember only one thing. In astrology or astronomy, there are two kinds of behavior of a planet. I am using the term planet, is not for you to relate. Graha is cannot be equated to planet. Planet is different, Graha is different. But somehow heaven is different, Swarga is different. But we are bound to equate heaven with the Swarga. We lost our everything because of language. Our tradition, samskaram, samskriti, everything lies in language. Everybody is auntie, everybody is uncle. Simple, done. Done. The moment we lost our language, everything lost. Now you are after me, can you do some Sudarshana Homa so that my son will behave in a different pattern? So now your ignorance is my bliss, not your bliss. Your fear, my money. Your anxiety, my money. I will also come up with, just add one more, sir. So this, because people need that. We never want to be blame ourselves. We never would like to blame ourselves. We want to listen all of fabulous pleasing words to move on with life. The reality, when it comes to we confront the reality, if we do not confront the reality, rather we can't change anything. So, coming back to the situation, this prarabdha karma is a guiding tool. This behavior pattern of the grahas, in two ways we can understand, we'll be able to understand, try to understand. Through horoscope, the moment we utter the word horoscope, these grahas are mere thermometers indicating our karma. So no influence is being taken into consideration. So through horoscope, please underline the word horoscope, horoscope, horoscope. No causing, no causing, no causing. It is mere an indication, indication, indication. Horoscope means prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma, free will. Simple, this is the understanding. On the other hand, there is a vast topic for which essentially the astrology, so-called Vedic astrology, the related subject shastras evolved. Jyotishastram padatyatra kalam vaidika karmanam. So, to fix or to know the kalam, the influence of so-called grahas are being considered. Or when we speak about muhurtam, definitely because of sun and moon or so-called the revolving bodies around Earth does have influence on terrestrial affairs. There we consider, definitely they do have, because summer because of sun, tides, right? Tides because of moon, we all know that. So they do have influence on terrestrial affairs, not on horoscopical level. Horoscope is karma. Muhurta, it has got influence. Horoscope, no influence. In two ways we have to understand the horoscope, astrology, sorry. Now, because of current transition, there is raining in San Jose, means not only for me, for everyone it is raining. Everyone it is raining. So now we are all relating that fact to individual horoscope, thinking that somewhere, some planets is causing disturbances in my family. It's all because of karma. Bottom line is, we all have to keep repeating, saying horoscope is equal to mayon prarabdha karma. Prarabdha satya manushya jatau jataka chintanam. If you want to look at or want to know about prarabdha karma, open horoscope. The only tool available in the world. Only tool. But we have to use the tool as per catalog. We don't know the catalog. We don't know the catalog. So we are asking, we are trying to put the car key in our ears. Wrong usage of the tool. So knife is wrongly being utilized. So rather cutting vegetables, I am using it for cutting hands. What common man is thinking, like knife has got problem, he is the problem, everything is problem. This is what happens. This is the kind of distorted image. And making use of your fear, anxiety, everything. Coupled with all these factors contributed. Now the cultural appropriation, global cultural appropriation is happening. We can't escape Kalikala, Kali Yuga. So now it is a sinking ship, whether we accept it or not, it is a sinking ship. We are, swimming against the flow. We are trying to swim against the flow. So this we have to keep it and approach Vedic astrology. Any questions so far?
Can you comment on the other karma before prarabdha karma? Is that still there? And also vasanas and samskaras?
Exactly. Sanchita karma. Sanchita karma, prarabdha karma and agami.
You can comment on what influence sanchita karma and samskaras and vasanas have in the current life?
Okay.
How they are related?
It's a mixture. Every birth, whatever pending karma goes there. For example, take Hitler as an example. He killed 10 million lives. Tortured, killed, caused pain to their relatives also, right? Equivalent reaction or the experience he has to undergo. In one birth, he cannot. That has to be stored somewhere. If the theory of karma is true, that has to be stored somewhere. Now it is stored there. Eventually, he has to repay.
So what about vasanas and samskaras in modifying our free will?
Exactly. So we are in knowing the prarabdha karma since we forgot. We forgot what we did in the past. So do we have time? The question is okay. Yeah. So vasana, because over a period of a habit, now we are learning or showing some interest in Carnatic music. Over a period of time, through habits, sheelam, it is like it will progressively become our vasana. So Purva Janma, because of Purva Janma Vasana, 8-year-old girl is, singing without any training. Purva Janma Vasana, it comes with us. Vasana is the reason. And so many segregation in between. So this we can speak, pardon me because of time. Yeah. So it comes with that. Yeah. Sanchitam, Prarabdham, Agami. Simple. Clear? Can we move to next this thing? Okay, so horoscope is prarabdha karma. Please.
Sorry, when you say horoscope is your prarabdha karma, how is the horoscope comes into or predicted? Basically, the two person or multiple person born at the very exact same time. How is it predicted? All of them have the same prarabdha karma?
Yeah, exactly, sir. Yeah. Over. Question? Okay, sure. So definitely I'm not fading away from explaining this. This is a subjective question for us to know. The the producer will be different. Producer will be different. Product will be different. Eka yoni prasutanam tesham gandham prathak prathak. Eka yoni, even if the productions made in a parents are saying 5 sons, 5 girls are different. Production unit is same, right? Do not consider the time and all comes next. Even if you cast the horoscope or not, you leave everything. Eka yoni prasutanam tesham gandham prathak prathak. Simple funda. We will bifurcate and talk to each other to know more of it.
How do you differentiate the Sanjaritam and the Agam? So, because some common man, first time I'm hearing Agam, okay, so I only knew the Agam. So I was only thinking of Sancharita and Pradam.
Okay. Sanchita is intangible. It is there. Okay. Agami is knowingly now you are listening to me. I am delivering a speech which is Agami.
Sometimes it's forced, right? Sometimes you don't really want to do something bad.
Everything because of, prarabdha. That is a prarabdha is intervening our Agami. Prarabdha is intervention. This is together. We can't segregate really. But we all know our action. Whatever in my hands, I will execute. In my hands, with best of my knowledge, I am trying to treat a patient. Okay? Best of my knowledge. I am actually, I can't absolutely say that this medicine will work. Okay? I am trying to execute my knowledge in the best possible way. That is my karma, I am doing it. With prarabdha karma, whatever the intervention, he will get the result. I don't have any result. I am just, prescribing medicine as a doctor. Yeah.
There are situations like this, okay, it's like a rubber band. How much ever you can stretch, a common man can stretch. After that, the rubber band elasticity goes off. So
Exactly.
part of whatever you are talking about, there are people who don't want to look, the belief system comes, okay, I have faith in God. Let he decides on those parts where I'm talking about the blind faith in God. Okay, if you don't want to commit mistake, but it happens suddenly, like as prarabdha, something intervene, so you don't want to do, but still it happens. So how can we dissolve or resolve those kind of things?
Very, very good question.
That is sanchalan, that just ponders in you.
Yeah. The biggest challenge with every human being is knowledge comes over a period of time. Had this discussion been taken place in 1990 or probably 2000, early 2000, you might not have asked this question. Right?
Yes.
So this is the way we all should understand. We need to give time. Now you got a person, an unknown person here. I have so much of limitations. I know my limitations. Right? I know my limitations. Long way to go. So I am trying to share a bit of knowledge like a UKG teacher, nursery teacher. You consider me as a professor. Big gap. And you would want to see the entire picture of Sanatana Dharma through me. Again, wrong perception. Okay? I am not fading away. So, this is like eventually we have to understand the certain maturity comes only in certain age. Okay? Only Adi Shankara at the age of 8. So, we are not ready to accept that. We are trying to equate everything. So, we are all different human beings. Everyone's Sanchita karma is different. Everyone's prarabdha karma is different. Everyone's agami is different. But the moment we have we got MS physics, now think that I all know everything. With this piece of knowledge, I try to evaluate Shastra also. We are not ready to start from the scratch and give some 5 years time so that I can understand better. This is the biggest gap we are facing. I am also unable to, communicate in the right way, best possible way. We need 4 hours of lecture, 6 hours of lecture, so that you will understand with some clarity. So I'm trying to, give some idea, make best utility of the time. Varied people, varied language, varied different level of understanding. So this is the reason why. Okay. Yeah.
How do we explain natural disasters or flight crashes? Do we explain it from the perspective
two things, both are common. So now,
Excuse me, people online cannot hear the question, so can I keep on switching?
oh, okay, sorry, yes, definitely. Okay, I should repeat the question.
Yeah.
Definitely will do that. Sorry, online viewers, sorry, Kshaminjandi.
Lot of people
Telugu.
are watching, so.
Telugu, sorry, okay. Really, I really apologize. I'll repeat the question. Okay, so that is together we have to understand natural calamities. It's a mundane astrology. When we speak about a region, we try to know the influence of the Kalam, again the Kala Shastram, Muhurta Shastram, Tasmadidam Kalavidana Shastram, Yojyodisham Vedasa Veda Yajnan. This is the principle. So everything, the moment an astrologer opens a mouth, that should be backed up with Sanskrit principle. If not, please don't approach him. Primary thought. You all have every right to ask simple, what is the basic principle, or how can you say, for example, now we all know that Shukra Dasha, for example, Shukra means good. So I will start with good house, good, beautiful, good Vahana, so I will blabber like that. I cannot say, so where does the information comes from? I should quote Brihad Jataka text, Varaha Mihira quoted, Shaukriyam Gidaradi Pramoda Surapi Drivya Annaparam Ambaram Stri Ratna Dudi Manmathopakaranahi Jnaneshta Mitragamaha. So I will have to interpret what is written there. Right? So I am not an astrologer now. I am an interpreter. For you guys, I have kept my title as astrologer. The astrologer who is the person who has written the principle. Varaha Mihira is really an astrologer. Parashara is an astrologer. You understand? Phaladipika, there are so many granthams, so many acharyas. Now I have borrowed his title. I cannot be an astrologer. I am an interpreter. But if I keep interpreter, astrology interpreter or something, nobody will come to me, right? Society is like that. Got it? So both combined. So in plane crashes and all, prarabdha karma joined. That is called a samashti karma. We will samashti karma, group karma. Otherwise, we wouldn't look into it. We will discuss. Okay. Yeah. Can we move to next topic? Because lack of time. So I picked up 2-3 topics. I need to demystify certain things. So where he has announced that about Rahu Kala. We all know Rahu Kala? Very good. So today is Sunday. When is the Rahu Kala? Class 4:30 to 6, right? Great. Now, 4:30 to 6 Rahu Kalam has to happen when the sunrise is at 6 a.m., sunset is at 6 p.m. That cannot happen here. Make sense? Should I repeat it? Sunrise is at 6 a.m., sunset is at 6 p.m. and that too on Sunday, Rahu Kalam is 4:30 to 6. It never happens here in this region. Okay? So twice a year it happens during solstice. Okay? So equal day, equal night. Okay. So I'm not going to that technical. Number 1 point. Number 2, usage of again Rahu Kala. It has become a sentiment now. Pure sentiment. It is not a Shastra. You can refer text. Texts are available now. Most texts are digitized. You go to archive.org. Archive.org. So many texts are available. Refer. You refer. That is your contribution. Welcome. Okay? Nowhere it is mentioned. Rahu Kalam. Don't look horoscope. Don't go there. Don't do any such thing. Don't do puja. Nowhere it is mentioned. Okay? Very well, you can even go for a marriage muhurtam. Okay? During Rahu Kala. Because of your sentiment, I am unable to give you good muhurtam. Because of your sentiment. You are depriving that by way of sentiment. Sentiment versus Shastram. Sentiment always win. No matter what. Sentiment always win. We have been used to, follow Rahu Kalam like anything. For every damn thing. Now it is very difficult to change also. Now some guy is approaching me for, looking marriage muhurtam. So I have come to again to start with the principle, how to arrive to a muhurtam. Ishtaha Krishnashtaminendu Ajapitrumarida Andya Uttara Moolamitraha Prodvahena Kriyonge Himagurahi Puja Ashtame Aste Vihangaha. So there is a principle to arrive to find out the right time for your muhurtam. You understand? It's not like simply looking at the Panjangam and arriving at a muhurtam. Very difficult job. Very, very difficult job. So considering these bulleted points, based on so many acharyas and texts like Muhurta Mardanda, Muhurta Padavi, Muhurta Ratnagaram, Muhurta Ganapatyam. So it is Muhurta Ganapati. So many texts are there. After learning those principles, I am applying it, interpreting it and finding it Muhurtam for you. Now the moment I give you Muhurtam on Monday, 8 to 9, you suddenly say, you don't know Rahu Kalam, man? Are you not an astrologer? You know only one thing, Rahu Kalam. Simple, gone. I am done. My profession is done because of your sentiment. Because of your sentiment. So now, I'm a small bacteria in this world. I can't eliminate all this. Just trying to share the right perspective of it. Please don't go by all this, because Rahu Kalam is Yatra Muhurtam. It is clearly mentioned, Yatra Muhurtam. Not to your officer. That is daily errands. Not to your office. Okay. So Yatra Muhurtam, it is being followed as a Sampradaya. Not for any other purpose. Now, Chandrashtamam is a newly created thing. Oh my God, everybody knows that.
Oh, no, not because of us.
No, whatever. No, it's 20, 30 years, max. GRT calendar. They have started GRT calendar, GRT jewelers. What is the job of jewelries? They should sell gold there. Why are they into our Panjangam? Why are they into our Panjangam? My question, simple. GRT, JRT, Nalli, whatever. They are releasing the calendar. And they will put a small symbol. Some Mangalya Sutra symbol, some Nadrasura symbol, giving you some thought process inside your mind that today is Muhurtam day. You don't know what Muhurtam, which Muhurtam, whether it is useful for me, should I go with it? No idea. Common man will always follow what is being told. Now that will become, in 50 years down the line, GRT Panjangam only we will believe. Just like Gayatri Mantra. Who is the Rishi? Anuradha Padwal. Anuradha Padwal is the Rishi now. See, we say for 10-15 people, consider 1.5 billion people, out of which 1 billion people in India. They all know common man. Now unable to change. So yesterday's wrong practice, today's acharam, tomorrow that is the shastram. It will never rest with one person. It will never rest with one person. Do all malpractices sitting inside your bedroom. Close it. Do whatever you want. No problem. Nothing will happen to the society. If I start something like tomorrow, for example, sorry to take. So either I'm creating a new system. Like do a one jumping pradakshana will fetch you result. Someone will start. Next day, unknown person will query, what happened? I got the job. I got the interview because of it. Because always the credit goes to last seen astrologer. No matter what, 20 years of Hare Rama Japa, you will never tag. You will always tag last astrologer seen. The credit goes to me. What happened to 20 years of sadhana, 25 years of good karma? What happened to that? It is an accumulated thing, yielded result. I am nothing. So these practices eventually ruin our own community. Okay, so Janmashtamam, Chandrashtamam, sorry. So Chandrashtamam, if you ask me it is there, definitely it is there, but wrongly used. That is for our internal purpose. When we look into Muhurtam, that is being considered for certain things. Now that has been taken away from us, common man started using it. Now usage went wrong. Now you are all, after that Chandrashtamam, it has become a sentiment now. Pakka sentiment in Chennai and those areas, Kerala, slowly it will affect. Bacteria slowly. From Mughal, down the line from Kashmir, slowly it is coming towards Kerala now. Until Kanyakumari, world end. It is coming down now. So many such practices. So one is Rahu Kalam, this is Chandrashtamam. So any question on this?
What does the Shastra say about Rahu Kalam?
Forget the sentiment.
Okay?
What should be?
No, nothing to do with this Rahu Kalam, sir. Nothing to do for a common man, don't need to know Rahu Kalam. It is an Yatra Muhurtam. And that too, if you look into Rahu Kalam on Monday, it is not 7:30 to 9. Again, it depends on day duration. Here, day duration is 14 hours. It is not 1 hour. Even if you want to know, look at Rahu Kalam, it is not 1 hour 30 minutes. Exactly. So mentally we don't know. With the sentiments, we are following wrong timings, and we satisfy our minds. We look at the watch, 9 o'clock, 9:05 today, Monday. Okay, we'll step out of the house. Things are happening. Things are happening. Actually, you stepped out of house during Rahu Kalam only.
But the calendars now have changed also. Based on the sunrise, they have changed the Rahu Kalam time.
No, they cannot actually, day by day, they can't put Rahu Kalam also. If they put also, common man don't know how to use it.
Exactly.
So catalog rests with us. So medication, so if you ask a doctor how you arrive at 500 mg paracetamol, he will tell you, go and study, come, 4 years you spend with me, MBBS, you come. I don't have time. Then believe me, that's all. Then trust me, you have the medicine.
All the temples also release the calendar like that now.
Speechless.
That's where the belief comes. So that's where the belief, at least for a common man to understand something.
Exactly. Slowly we have to. Slowly we have to. No other. See, I can change only myself. Uddhared atmanatmanam. I only can raise me. No one else in the world. Uddhared atmanatmanam. So, small things. Let's see, I don't know. Okay, so I dig my own grave every day by talking to you. Sorry.
What is the meaning of you said Yatra Muhurt?
Yeah, this is meant for Yatra. We will discuss. Definitely, I'll see whatever the question which I do not know. Definitely, I will go research and come back. I will not beat around the bush. It will never yield a result. I have many things to learn, so I will come up with that principle. This is said in this Shastra, this Rishi, this is the text we have to follow. Simple. So I am not owning anything. Right? Okay. Next thing, biggest topic, numerology. Agreed? We all are trying to get something, some lucky kind of thing, okay, by, some date, numerology. So, for example, yesterday, one birth took place yesterday, 25th of October, 9 a.m. at Fremont, or here, San Jose, whatever, 25th of October. Now, what is the lucky number?
For me,
No, 25th, the person who is born on 25th of.
7.
How did you arrive?
Use 5 plus 2 is 7.
Great, very good. Okay, now, this is based on Gregory calendar. You agree? Gregory is the king who has revised the Julian version of the calendar. 500 years old calendar. Based on Julian, he says it is October 12th. Now what is the lucky number?
3.
Very good. Now I will come up with Hindu calendar. Indian calendar system. Based on that, it is Kartika month 3, lunar calendar or whatever. You agree?
Yes.
Kerala calendar. It is Aipasi,
Yes.
8.
8.
Tulam, 8. The number differs.
Yes.
We have Hebrew calendar,
Yes.
Islamic calendar, Chinese calendar, Persian calendar. You tell me now, I am giving you a choice. Whatever the lucky number you want to take.
I'll go with 7 only because it's 2 plus 5. I'm following this calendar for everything. We'll go with 7.
How can you? It is not a
My
good.
belief.
Exactly. So, this is actually long outstanding sentiment. We have never questioned the Gregory calendar. Okay? So, different people, different system, different civilization uses some number to know a particular 24 hours of a day. This cannot in any case determine our luck or unluck. This is a sentiment. Agreed? But no matter what, yesterday's nakshatra, Jyeshta nakshatra, will never change. because that is decided by sun and moon. Yavat Chandra Divakarau. Until sun and moon is there, Jyotisham will run. Because of Jyotisham, only Shastra tells you today is Sunday, Moon Day, Tuesday, that they couldn't change. Agree? Any question on numerology?
So numerology doesn't follow any Shastra?
Now it's now concluded. Now your thought process. Now I am a trillionaire now today. I can start new calendar. In 100 years down the line, you all will follow. Simple. Simple. Because then we are actually trying to know a particular 24 hours of a day through a number. Number is being tagged to that. Agreed? So today someone is born 26th, Moola Nakshatra or whatever. Correct, sir? It's a Moola Nakshatra. Now you celebrate his birthday again 26th of next October. Once in 4 years, I am unknowingly born on 29th of February. You tell me when to celebrate. Are you discriminating me?
Once in 4 years, celebrate once in 4 years.
So my age will never cross 10. Agreed? So these are all the flaws of Gregory calendar. That is why Indian system always follow Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Karanani, Yogam. So our way of celebrating, we actually by saying sentiment, we actually compromise. We actually compromise by quoting sentiment or a system. Right? Okay. So we follow the birthday based on the nakshatra. I'll tell you the significance. So the sun has to be in the same Rashi where we are born in the Tulam month in the 30 degree. Okay? And moon should travel through that constellation. We celebrate our birthday, which has got some logic in it, because moon is mind. Only the person with sound mind can celebrate, know that I exist. So birthday is directly tagged to moon. If I exist only, I can celebrate birthday. Otherwise, no point. Fanatic person. So it is related to moon. Moon is mind, sun is soul. Moon is mind, sun is soul. Relation. Sir.
Would you write the horoscope? The same question. The same two people born at the same time, same location. What makes it? How do you write the horoscope for them?
Sir, there are so many principles to be. So this is the question. Like I have, tried to give you ABCD. Now you are asking definition for, like Shakespeare's this thing. This is not escapism. Give me, I have to answer, because it requires a kind of set of knowledge. It is like an entrance exam. So we don't need to jump to a stage where, there so many things are unknown to me. So many things. Had only been known to me that apple works in a different way in my body, then only I will have the apple. We never say that. Let's look into today's 10th standard. Then we will move to PhD. Okay. So the chart looks similar, but the bodies are different. Two people on the same day, same time, and the time can go wrong. Depends on the time, who is noting the time, and the birth time is actually being taken in based on different opinion of different rishis. Some says the moment you take your prana, some says the umbilical cord is being cut to that much level. Yeah. So
that what I'm trying to ask is, if everything is equal, those two people will have the same life.
Equality is not there, sir. Equality is never there. It's a wrongly coined word.
I have a question. How is Lagnam plays an important
It's astronomy. Definitely we'll speak after the session.
I have a twin, so we have
Definitely. D7. We go to D7, D5 divisional chart. Okay. We do have an answer, but still, I have to learn much. Please know that I have a huge gap in learning. Huge gap. I'm a primary teacher. You ask a primary level question, I will answer. Correct? Yes. yes. I'm not claiming to be PhD that he told, audience of PhD. Okay. So it is there. And definitely it is there. Okay. So numerology, okay, sir. So it varies from different set of belief. For a Muslim, today he is born, he will go with some other number. He can. So there is no unique answer to it. Now it is up to you to whether go for it or not. Next, sir, is namology. You understand? By changing a letter, I can change my future. My humble thought. How do we write Shri Ram? Which one is correct? Shri Ram. Shri Ram.
If you write in Sanskrit or Hindi, Shri and Ram.
So you write as SRI-RAM. I write as SHRI-RAM. He writes at SHREE-RAAM. So many writings, right? So where are you going to add one more letter? Now there are only 26 alphabets. You can't add every one of them, right? Now if I ask you to write anybody who knows Hindi, Devanagari, we all only one script. Kannada, only one script. Telugu, only one script. Tamil, only one script, right? We are not appreciating that. We are after Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Let him sit somewhere else. Who is bothered? We appreciate. Can you write Hare Rama? You write in English. How do you write? Spell it. H-A-R-E. It is hair. Hair. Because you are used to it, Hare Rama, when you look at it, your senses, work towards Hare Rama. Understood? So by adding one A or one E, never ever your fate will be changed. Or never ever you will have more of a good luck or bad luck. Okay? So Shabdam is the Pramanam. No matter you write Sri Ram in any language, you pronounce as Sri Ram. That will never change. So Shabdam is the base of Funda Pramanam even before. So everything evolved from Shabdam. Shabdam only. Akashat Vayuhu Vayor Agnihi Agnerapah Adbhya Prithvi Prithivya Oshadhayaha Oshadhibhyo Annam Annat Purushaha. It says the evolution. Right? So Shabdam. So even before the temple, the consecration of these deities, we had only Vedam, only sound. And over a period of time, Pradimam Alpa Buddhinam, we lost our mind, intellectual mind. So we felt we are not closer to God. So we want some kind of Rupam. So without compromising the principle, Rishis and Acharyas created the Paddhati. Without compromising the principle. So it should coexist together. Hence the Agama Shastra we follow. So earlier we used to do only Agni Karya, only Agni. Agni Rahi Devata. So Vedic Devata, today Indran, Varunan, Vayu, nowhere exist now. We are after Ganapati. No, okay. So Rupam means Agni. In Agni we did all the rituals. So Karma Kandam and Jnana Kandam in Veda. Okay. So namology done. So I have only one thing to say. So because of lack of time, you all have to go. Secret of Ganapati. I have to ask apology, right? I quoted him. Okay. Any questions on this? There are so many things to discuss, but yeah. Any question, any thought process on this, or on this discussed topic or something?
Overall, the best way to, we don't know much, but if somebody has some horoscope reading, what is the best attitude with which we should take that horoscope reading and apply it to our life?
Super wonderful questions. So he is asking the question, how to approach an astrologer, please correct me, with what level of mindset? Is it right?
Yeah, like you said, I don't want to be fatalistic, that, oh, this is my fate, that's why I'm doing it. I don't want to feel proud that good things are happening. But I have still some free will on how to accept the bad and maybe mollify or reduce the impact of the negative, but also I have my responsibility to do the right thing for the future. So I'm just asking with what attitude or prasada buddhi or whatever you want to call it, how I should approach any learnings of astrology for me, my family.
So how to approach, basically how to approach astrology with what level of mind and attitude, mindset and attitude. This is the question. Online viewers, hope you got this. Okay. Mindset. Okay. So now, the use I have already mentioned, to know your prarabdha karma, open the horoscope. Simple. So prarabdha karma equals horoscope. Right. So what is the pramanam? Prag janmarjita punyagha prabalyo dreka hetudaha prarabdha satni manusha jado jataka chintanam. This is the basic pramana. So purva janma arjidam karma. Arjidam means we only created. Purva janma arjidam karma. Shubham vayadiva shubham tasya panktim grihaha sarve suchayanti ka janmani. Grihaha sarve suchayanti. That is very clear now. Now I am going to an astrologer who is going to interpret my own karma, nobody else karma. This is the basic attitude we should have. Otherwise, with fear and all, if you approach, again, your ignorance is my bliss. Okay? And from the astrologer side, there are so many qualities which are prescribed. The first thing, Vinayi Vedadhyayi Graha Yajana Paduscha Bhavadu Deivajnaha. We call it a Deivajnaha. For you, Deva means those, not like that. Deva Shabdena Prak Karma Ityartaha. Whatever the karma is being done, that is together called Devam. Deva means the karma. In Shastra, it is clearly mentioned. Devam pura kratam karma bhaved utsaha mehikam. Iha janmani tatpagam yo jananti devavit. So Devajnaha is who knows the karma, which are the karma are ready or ready to be experienced as fruit, karma phala. With the principle he arrives that he is to be called as, termed as Devajnaha. Deva means karma, who knows to interpret the karma. It is not like we are the managers of Ganapati. No, we are not the managers of Ganapati. We don't know anything. You understand? Clear? So with this idea, if you approach any astrologer, no fear. Fear is the basic fact or basic reason, or the anxiety is the basic reason where we try to live with your fear. I am living with your fear. How pathetic the situation. I am not complaining, only astrologers. It is the system. Every system, everywhere good and bad people exist. There are so many good astrologers. I must say that. So many fantastic, beautiful astrologers. Older generation, new generation also. Very clear. Did I answer your question or not? This one attitude. I can add 20, another bullet point. Can we speak?
You answered that we should not approach with fear, but how do I actualize that in my life was my real question. So I understand this yoga is happening, some bad yoga is happening, Shani Dasa is happening.
Okay.
But
how to tackle, basically?
How I tackle is, instead of doing prayaschittam, etc., I can simply focus on what I do right.
Simple.
For example.
Simple.
So I'm just asking more actionable, pragmatically, how would I use the knowledge of my horoscope?
Okay. See, knowing something means, again, it is a choice to act upon it or not. It is a choice. Okay. For not act upon it, then I do not know. It is just like going to the doctor and he says you should have prescribed some medicine. It is like a choice whether to have it or not. It's a choice. Another thing comes in, like he will define certain period during this time. These are all the likely forecast. We have to change the word predictions to forecast. Okay. So better we can during this is the rainy season or rainy period. Based on your choice, your thought process, your karma, you may pick up one umbrella or a cap, or you would want to sit inside the house. It's your choice. So this information will give you some thought process to navigate easily. Now this is like a GPS, Guru Positioning System. GPS. So first GPS known to man is astrology. So it is sensible to use all the information available to navigate ourselves if we are in an unknown terrain. Currently we are in unknown terrain. I'll tell you, there are three groups of people, Uttama, Madhyama, Adhama. Two sets of people doesn't need astrology. They don't need. Uttama, like Mahapariyava and Acharyas, Rishis, they don't need. They have crossed the ocean. Now Adhama, they don't believe in it. They don't need that. They are after pleasure, material. So atheists and so many people, they don't need that. The Madhyama category, where we all belong into Samsara Sagara, it is sensible to use whatever the knowledge available on a day-to-day activities, and we try to improve on a daily basis. Yeah.
So the prarabdha karma phala cannot be altered through cards, whatever it is, right? If you do your karma with good intention, why should anyone worry about any of this?
Good answer. So what do you think, sir? If it cannot be manipulated or navigated, why this Shastra exists then? You have to, no. So you have to come through that way of thought. Why this Shastra, all these years, centuries, thousands of years, it does exist today means something is there. My thought process, I have to do it or think it in a different way. Think out of the box. Why does it? Now, again I have to define the karma into another set. Dhrida karma, adhrida karma, dhrida karma. Okay? Dhrida karma, we cannot do anything. Adhrida karma, dhrida karma, we try to do more of a good karma so as to lower the liability or eliminate the liability. Confused? Sir, it needs again. No, again, sir, this is like, yeah.
Come to the conclusion, innocence is bliss.
Exactly. So over a period of time, definitely, we would want to know some of other thoughts eventually. So many people gets, the spark or the bulb, only they reach 40. Until then, it is like, beautifully, we can correlate to a medical profession. When we complete MBBS or go for a residentialship, in casualty or emergency medicine, they prescribe something and medicine works like, see my medicine, see the technology, see my knowledge. When they reach 50, they say, I don't know anything. How come it happens? They should know far beyond this, right? They reach 50 and they say they don't know anything. How come? So, this is life. Yeah. So, one day, Rome is not built in a day. So many things we need additional this thing. So, any other questions? So, can I move concluding Ganapati this thing?
One question.
Yeah.
How do you really identify the best aspect?
Please.
So everything is on the art, like we have karma. We bear what we did on the past, and we on the present we have that karma back. So I heard like that everything is karma. So if I have like bad things on past, and I will bear that one in the present. So how we eliminate or how we reduce that karma? There is any way to like reduce that kind of karma?
Yeah, okay. So now this is a question from Kirtanam or Ragantanam Pallavi, where he doesn't know the Sarala Varishigal and Ganda Varishigal. Now I am bound to answer that question. There will be a huge gap. Agree? Okay. How to manipulate the karma? So basically, now this is like fever is because of my karma, prarabdha karma. What am I trying to do? Am I sitting at home or trying to do a remedy? Remedy is paracetamol. Right? For anything to happen in this world, in Shastra, one of the Shastra Acharya mentioned, I forgot the principle, 1 second. Somewhere I lost. Okay, we have to do two things in life, visible and invisible. Drishta drishto ubhayanmiga tadokta roganasheshu prayaschitta aushadhatmiga. Okay, so yatha karyeshu samagri. Whatever we are trying to do or we are planning to do, yatha karyeshu samagri, drishta drishto ubhayanmiga, drishta adrishta ubhayam. We all need these three kind of things. Tathokta, similarly, roganasheshu prayaschitta aushadhatmiga. For certain disease, with simple medicines, it will go. With certain disease, we need medicine plus prayashchittam. So, it's a ritualistic kind of thing. It's a vast thing. Can we discuss later? Is it okay? Because we need a basic understanding to proceed further. So, it is just like I'm approaching a English practice doctor or MBBS doctor and asking for Dasamoolarishtam, Ayurveda medicine. Okay? So, yeah. Sorry, I'm actually not moving away from questions. It is just that there will be a huge gap. I should not confuse you further. Already we are all confused in terms of so much of information available in YouTube. So many, we are over-informed. So a lot of confusion. I wouldn't want to confuse you any further. Yeah? So,
I'll keep it simple. When are you coming back? Can we have more time next time?
Yes.
Very simple.
Let Ganesha answers and let Swamiji. So, just, I don't know. See, he gave me I don't know how to thank. So, I am from an unknown terrain. Just in one sentence, what triggered his mind, I do not know. Yet I do not know. This opportunity is just because him. Yesterday's talk at Fremont is because of him. So, thank you, sir. Then you are also fingering there. Okay, fine. So, lastly, how to mitigate the past karma? Simple, straightforward answer. We have to do Panja Mahayajnam on a daily basis. There is no other go. Direct reference from Yajurveda. No intervention, no intervening other text. Direct reference from Yajurveda. Please open the book. Please open the book. I will not tell you any further. Because you will have to spend at least 24 minutes a day to learn Veda. You just open the book in any way, any manner. Some or other information from the Shastra, you are bound to spend 24 minutes a day. Is that possible? And we say we don't have time, but I would want to know any idea, all, not everything under the sun from me. Cannot happen. Okay? 24 minutes. Now, Panchamaha Yajnam, Brahma Yajnam, Deva Yajnam, Pitra Yajnam, Manushya Yajnam, means Athithi Yajnam, Bhuta Yajnam. These are all the 5 things we have to do on a daily basis. Slowly all doshas will be reduced to bare minimum or negligible or elimination happens. This is the way it has been said in Vedas. Now, even though you are not looking at horoscope, no problem, absolutely not a problem at all. It is a choice. When the mind triggers only, we are meeting astrologer. So, there also, when does a man approach astrologer? Sampraryamanastu avashashariri prasahya devena shubhashubhena jyotirvida sannidhi mediyasmad prasnopito janma samaphaleshu. Sampraryamanastu avashashariri. This shariram so now has become the, it is on a downward trend. I cannot bear anymore. That level. Now the prerana happens to mind. I want to look at my karma. That prerana is the starting point when we look at astrologer. Not daily astrology. Daily astrology is more dangerous than cyanide. I repeat, daily astrology is more dangerous than cyanide. Viewers, don't cut the sentence. There are so many viewers, they will cut it. They will cut the word daily. Dr. Gopalakrishna Sharma himself mentioned astrology is more dangerous than cyanide. It can happen today. Spoil the entire belief system. They will simply cut daily. Can happen. So this is all happening. So now daily astrology, monthly astrology, it's all common for enthusiasm purpose. It's all okay. In Chennai, if you have to drink morning coffee, you should hear the word like "Ungaludaiya indraya naal." Adha kettadan thondakku keela kaappi irangu. Illati irangadu. It is a system now. It is being done. Now slowly manipulating our own mind. Lack of free will point irukku. Youngsters enna pandra, they are eliminating or wiping out everything, good and bad. They are wiping out good and bad. We have to eliminate or wipe out bad things. But together, all good things are also gone for a toss. Okay? Ganapati is not coming. Okay, let's conclude. So, this is Panchamaha Yajna. So, there is huge, there are many more texts available, how it is being performed, what are the best way we can do. Today's young generation, we have to appreciate to the core, they are doing, knowingly or unknowingly, Bhuda Yajnam and Athithi Yajnam. They respect every living organisms in the world. They are doing fantastically very well. That is termed as Bhuda Yajnam. Bhuda Yajnam. They are doing it. So we have to appreciate. Rather, we are forcing or dragging them to do Deva Yajna directly. Okay? Slowly we have to. Yeah.
Any text recommendation and who can perform that kind?
You yourself. Yajna means action. Here, yeah, the terminology. Yajna means action. This is Brahma Yajnam I am doing now. Brahma Yajnam means Adhyayanam, Adhyapanam. You understand? Adhyapanam means teaching. So I am doing it. So you have to learn Vedas or sacred knowledge or anything related to that. So we will explain. We will definitely explain later on. Okay? So, sir, I have 5 minutes. It's all sad. Okay. Before just now, it is striking to my mind horoscope matching. After that, Ganapati, I will conclude. It's a big question here. In India also, we are matching horoscope for marriage. Right? What are your thoughts? Is it a relevant point to be discussed, or can we skip?
Very important.
Yeah, what do you think?
Choice.
Currently people are,
Belief. It's a belief and a choice.
so actually I volunteer for the horoscope thing, for matching. It's not that I'm matching, but I'm kind of receiving the horoscope.
About the question.
And I hear the current trend, most of the parents, they don't want to see the horoscopes. They just want to blindly
Fantastic.
match them.
Good choice. Good choice.
I can tell you one thing. I don't know what I believe or not, but what my mom asked us during my marriage, what she said 30 years back, it happened after 23 years of my life.
Okay.
It happened.
Okay. Fine. Please don't correlate this. We'll speak. சொல்லாமே
possible to help us. If not possible, quite only don't bother others. இந்த மூலையில எல்லாம் இருக்கணும். அந்த சொல்லலாம்.
சொல்லுங்க. கர்மத்தோடு பாசத்திலேருந்து வெளியில் வருது. சொல்லுங்க. Okay. So he's saying, now actually நீங்கள் எனக்கு ஒரு தண்ணி கொடுத்த மாதிரி. Why? Because this idea itself proved that you all have a basic understanding. I am talking ABCD. He is saying, just comes to the point like, theory. So he has given me a free hand. So I don't need to explain any further in basic A for apple, B for bat. Okay. So after this horoscope matching. Okay. Now take the case of Rama and Sita. Krishna Rukmini.
No horoscope matching. Yeah.
Sure? Right. Great. Now, in all the Dharma Shastra text, I am not going to ask any question. Okay? In all the Dharma Shastra text, there is no mentioning of horoscope matching is there. Dharma Shastra. Okay? Bodhayana Maharshi said, Buddhimatehe kanyayam prayached. Kanyam prayached. Buddhimatehe. You give your girl child to an intelligent man. बंधुशील लक्षण संपन्नः श्रुतवान् अरोगः इति वर संपत्. बंधुशील लक्षण संपन्नः श्रुतवान् अरोगः इति वर संपत्. What are the qualities to be looked at? Bandhu, good habits, sheelaha. Shrutawan. Shrutawan means not listening. Those who have got Vedic knowledge. Or today you can say, learned man, knowledgeable person. Arogaha, good health. Iti vara sampat. These are all the qualities which is been said by, if I remember correctly, no idea, some rishi. Yaman said, Edan Sapta Parikshya. So there are 7 qualities. So they all have come up with the idea of these qualities. Now our question is whether to follow that or to follow horoscope is the question. Now the other question to you is, those days MRI scan was not there. Aren't we using that? Are we quoting that those days no MRI scan was there, that facility was not there, that was not needed or whatever? Are we stop using it? Exactly. Now those days health was good. Hospitals were less. Or you can count on that. Because of good karma, good people, everything happened. They looked only towards, dharma, dharmic way of life. Today, every nook and corner, every street there is a hospital. We are living not on food, we are living on medicines. Clear? So, no exception, including me. No exceptions. Okay, so in Kali Yuga, we are sitting here on this very date and talking means we all do have karma. No exceptions. Even though I do some puja to Kashi Vishwanatha, I will have to go to graveyard one day. I can't claim that I did puja to you. Agreed? Agreeable point? Okay. Now the horoscope matching, where does it come from? So now, during the time, as the time passes by, our acharyas thought of, if the horoscope reveals your karma phala, or the time frame, why can't we set a process where the other person, everybody is not a Laila Majnu. Everybody can go and love. What will he do? He cannot stay until 70 years. So they coined a process. By knowing bridegroom's karma, by knowing bride's karma, we are trying to mitigate the dosha. I am not claiming I will mitigate the dosha. Please, the lack of understanding. It is just like a doctor prescribing the medicine based on his knowledge. And you are ready to accept that. 5,000 scientists, one rocket, it is going down, yet you are ready to accept that some variations happened. But one person said tomorrow rain will come, it didn't come, astrology is wrong. This is understanding. So we, in the sense the acharyas, tried their level best to come up with, again the Shastra is very clearly trying to mitigate the dosha based on this idea. So whether, you are a fan of, one is Rajinikanth fan, one is Kamala Hassan fan. Where will this, you can imagine the situation. One is Congress, one is BJP. One is DMK, one is AIDMK. So at least we are trying to find some allied kind of party. You understand? This is a thought process. Let them to coin the principles. We learn that those who need that, definitely you approach a good astrologer. He may be of help. That is not, again, 10 times, 100 times telling you ultimate. So you are approaching the doctor as ultimate. It's a hands of God or something. You are thinking that he is an ultimate, the living God on earth. The similar way you have to approach. So we have to think that we are trying to mitigate. We are trying to live perfectly in the imperfect world. The world is imperfect. We are trying to live perfectly. We are not living perfectly. Agreed? Did I answer your question? Horoscope matching done. It enables now meeting two families actually. Otherwise, how will you meet? Now you tell me. Yeah. Exactly, we are analyzing only Prarabdha Karma. Agami, we don't have any hands on it. Because date of birth is a chart, static account, static balance sheet. Static, the data will never change, no matter what. Because as on date, today, these are the liability, these are the asset. Looking at asset and liability, as a chartered financial analyst, guiding your company, these are the liabilities, you are so much of liability, man, you have to work in this fashion. You may accept it, you may choose to accept it, or deny it. That is understandable. Clear? Horoscope matching done. So it enables today for meeting two families. Those who are in love and affection, please, definitely you have to. And mind it, one principle is also they have coined. Yasya manasamasaktam tameva vivahet buddha. Yasya manasamasaktam. Whatever, no matter what, whatever you look into horoscope, the mind has to set, match. Okay? One example. Now, let's take, for me, my parents are looking, 10 girls are standing in front of me based on horoscope matching. So how do I go with it? Can I marry 10? Immediately. One also I am unable to manage. So at that point of time, I am looking at all the 10, Aishwarya Rai or Susmita Sen or whatever. Okay, I can live with this girl. That's the kind of understanding against starting belief system. I am sticking to that if I have Dharma Shastra knowledge. If I do not have Dharma Shastra and Vedanta knowledge, too much of material person, I will definitely try to live in a most pleasurable way, no matter what. Then I don't consider her as a, rest is dot, fill in the blanks. Get it? So this horoscope also again, Yasya manasamasaktam tameva vivahet buddha. Now in Mahabharata, one more verse says, Vivahascha vivadascha samayoreva sopate. Vivahascha vivadascha. Now vivadam happens between him and me. He is MS. I am nursery. Vivadam cannot happen. I am a historian. He is physicist. Vivadam cannot happen. But our minds are equated. Vivahascha. Vivaham. Why? Because same cultural background, same thought process. It may go better. It may go better. The closest probability. Now if we marry some other, Antarctica, the person who lives in igloo. I'm taking igloo. Nobody can be here. Then you can imagine the disaster. Now, we should accept, we should not go caste, creed or anything. It is a classification. It is not a discrimination. The word caste, you all can Google. It is a Portuguese coined word. It has been drilled down through English education, thanks to William Bendick. Okay, there is no caste system. It is a classification system. Music student, physics student, biology student, mathematical student. Am I trying to discriminate or classify? You coined us, I am discriminating you. What nonsense. Vasudhaiva Kudumbagam, once Shastra can say that, how the Shastra can coin a different terminology? You tell me. It cannot negate the Vedic principle. As a teacher, you cannot negate the principle of principal or headmaster. You will never negate. You cannot go against. Can you go against the mission statement framed by your managing director of the company? You will never go. Fear.
You don't like to step out.
It is not a fear actually. It is about the ethical practice. Yeah? Okay. So now, you are this thing. He asked one valid question. What is to be done for, essentially is a moksha? Can I term that? Okay. Moksha. Okay. Moksha prapti. In the sense, self-realization. Which devata to be prayed? My question. Starting point. Which devata can grant moksha? Primarily the question. Because we are all traveling towards that. One step a day or a birth. We don't know. But we are traveling. So which deity to be worshipped? Any idea?
It's Sharanagati Vishnu, I don't know moksha.
No problem. Sharanagati Vishnu. Any Ishta Devata. Okay. Any other? Shiva. Very good. Now we are getting so many answers. Okay. Now essentially these Devata, by worshipping these Devata, we are actually raising our level of knowledge. Nanyaf pantha ayanaya vidyate. There is only one way to escape from the bottle. Karmic bottle. Bottleneck, you know bottleneck. So until then, the oscillation will happen in innumerable birth. Okay? So when we reach the bottleneck, there is one way that is called jnana. Jnana devatu kaivalyam. The knowledge. Now we don't know what is knowledge. There we need to know only 4 principles. No devata ever. No devata ever. First principle. Nitya anitya vastu vivekaha. Nitya anitya vastu vivekaha. What is permanent, what is impermanent? Please know that. Okay? Except Atma, everything is temporary. Yat kridagam tad anityam. So this knowledge we will have to process in our mind. That is the first criteria. It is not easy. Tomorrow we cannot be liberated. Okay? Okay. So nitya nitya vastu vivekaha. Second, I'll share it. Don't worry. Samadhi shatka, Iha mutrartha phala bhoga viragaha. So whatever the life experiences are we now experiencing. Iha mutrartha phala bhoga viragaha. Vairagyam towards whatever we are experiencing right now. Okay? I am only holding this mic. Mic is ready to leave me now. I am holding it. And then saying, Maya, mic is holding me. Iha mutrartha phalabhoga viragaha. Third is Samadhi shatka sampattihi. Samam, damam, uparamam, titiksha, shraddha, samadhanam. These are the qualities you have to gain. Only qualities. Now see, there is no discrimination between the devatas also. They are all agreed. They are all agreed with this. Samadhi shatka sampattihi. 3 over. 4th is very easy. Moksho me bhuyadidi ichha. I should be liberated. The thought process. Simple 4 steps. Toughest 4 ideologies. Simple 4 ideologies. Either way it can be taken.
But all these things will be attained by your prarabdha.
Exactly, sir. There you are. Over a period of time, you may already liberated. When I get moksha in 5 to 100 years, 100 janma, you are already there. Can be.
What is mukti?
Oh my God.
Moksha.
Same thing. Liberation. So, not because of our karma, we take birth. I repeat again. This is not a contradiction statement. Not because of karma, we take birth again and again. It is because of I-ness behind the karma. I-ness. I. Ahankaraha. Ahankaradi mahadabhyaktaihi. It is not because of karma. Ahankaraha. Through ahamkaram, only we take birth. In the sense, ahankaram to the karma we do. Now, we all speak about karma. Due to karma, I am taking birth. Not due to karma. It is due to ahankaram attached to mamatvam. Behind the karma, we take birth. Now, to attain these qualities, you gather all the information, daily sankalpa, aradhana, ganapati, siddhi, buddhi, everything we are doing as much as we can. To reach that level, then there is only one way, jnana devatu kaivalyam. So now, Ganapati secret, concluding, we all know that the mango story, right? It's a mango, Jnanapadam, right? Shanmuga.
Ganesha wants to fight for me.
He has circled the entire world, Subramanya. And Ganapati circled parents. And he received the wisdom, divine fruit. Right? My question here is, that Subramanya didn't know about this. He once given, the Upadesha to his own father. Do you really think Subramanya didn't know about this? Exactly. So both played a beautiful role. Subramanya showed us Brahman is everywhere. Almighty is everywhere, in all direction, in all beings, and everywhere. Ganesha demonstrated, you see that whole Brahman in your parents. Because of them, you are there. Because of them, you are there. You can't talk about Pluto sitting here, experiencing all the pain, thinking that I beated Sharmaji, now physics is the man, my guru is Einstein. And end of the day, you are suffering. So, this is the idea is being given to us, the parents. Okay? Again, Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Athithi Devo Bhava, Yanyanavadyani Karmani, No Itarani, Tani Sevitavyani. The only thing said, now we are after this Ganapati. Ganapati said, go and pray to your mom and dad. Now we are not praying to mom and dad, we are coming to Ganapati. Contradictory habit. So, this, all these years, it's been 25 years now. There are so many Pitra Shapam, Matra Shapam, I am not getting onto this topic. So, the mind problem, challenges happens to a person through Matra Shapam. Unmado Matra Doshena. Pitra Doshena Murkhata. Okay? Adada Vamsha Doshena. Karma Doshena du Daridrata. So now this Matra Shapa, Guru Shapa, Pitra Shapa will go away eventually by doing simple practice. Make your children do Sashtanga Namaskaram to you every day. Every day you bless them. In 3 months' time, you see the difference. You don't need to even blame me. No cost attached. Zero cost. It is just a practice. It is Sheelam. Videsheshu Vidya Dhanam. Now I am not in India. Now this is Videsham for me. Vidya is my Dhanam. Videsheshu Vidya Dhanam. Vyasaneshu Buddhir Dhanam. Vyasaneshu Buddhi will tell you, get up, go for work, go to work. Vyasaneshu Buddhir Dhanam. Paraloke Dhanam Dharmam. Their USD will never sell, my dear. No rupiah, nothing. Paraloke Dhanam Dharmam. Sheelam Sarvatravai Dhanam. Wherever you go, good habits will always sell. Because the habit is Vasana. Again it forms. So now concluding statement is Abhivadana Sheelasya Nityam Vruddhopasevinaha. Abhivadana Sheelasya Nityam Vruddhopasevinaha. Chatvari Tasya Vardhante. Ayur Vidya Yasho Velam. These 4 things you can get it sitting at home. Ayur Vidya Yasho Velam. It's all self-explanatory words. By serving your parents, grandparents, or similar elder people. Nityam Vruddhopasevinaha. Now, by not doing all this, giving so many thousands of excuses, and justifying our own activities, standing in front of Ganapati, Ganapati is looking at his dad. I told them to, I conveyed the principle, demonstrated the principle to the world. Now you are after mango. You are, doing Archana to me with Garike or Durva. Durva is a medicine. I have stomach pain. So by showing that, Durva is the medicine for your stomach pain, now you are doing Archana to me. So I am not questioning the practice. So there is a science behind it. We are not, following that. That also to be preached. So this is a medicine. Like this is a symbolization happens. So there is a mantra for doing Sashtanga Namaskaram to parents. Astam Tavadiyam Prasudi Samaye Durvara Shulabhyatha Nairutyam Tanushoshana Malamayi Shayyaja Samvatsari Ekasyapina Garbha Bhara Bharana Kleshasya Yasyakshamo Dadum Nishkridim Unnatopi Tanayastasya Jananyai Namaha. Nishkridim Jananyai Namaha. That is the first prayer to mom. Now dad is looking at me, don't you have any prayers to me? Yes, of course. Sakalan aparadhan me kshamasva karunanithe. Sakalan aparadhan me kshamasva karunanithe. Prasida mad guru natha. He is the guru. Prasida mad guru natha janakaya namo nama. So these are all the two prayers. This sloka is from Matra Panchakam. It's not coined by me. Don't mistake, me. Okay. So anyway, I would like to conclude. Thank you so much for your, patience, listening to all my, there could be so many gaps, which are lack of knowledge for understanding. So please pardon me if sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Namaskaram. Karajarana kritam va, kayajam, karmajam va, shravana, nayanajam va, manasam va, aparadham, vihitam va, sarvameta kshamasva, shiva shiva karunabdhe, Shri Mahadeva Shambhu, anyatha sharanam nasti, tvameva sharanam mama, tasmat karunya bhavena, raksha maheshwara.
Namaskaram devotees, thank you very much for this very good, excellent. I know, like I said and like he probably mentioned many times, time is too short for such a topic like this. Just a small request, whoever wants to make any small Guru Dakshina, you are welcome. Guruji told me, so I am just following his advice, whatever. And you can also discuss with him and take his number.